Okay, in this video cast we're going to look at the parts of the ear. So this first image you see is of the whole ear. You get the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. Here on the outer ear we have the auricle or the pinna. You can see the external auditory meatus. Here we have the tympanic membrane. You can also see the auditory ossicles, which I'll show you on the next slide. You can see them a little better. You can see the semicircular canals. You can see a little bit of the cochlea, and you can see the vestibular cochlear nerve, as well as you can see the eustachian or the auditory tube. Again, auricle or pinna, external auditory meatus, tympanic membrane, auditory ossicles, semicircular canals, cochlea, vestibular cochlear nerve, eustachian or auditory tube. Now in this next slide we're going to look at the middle and inner ear, and we're going to blow it up. So this is your external auditory meatus. Out here would be the pinna or the auricle. Here's the tympanic membrane, and what it's going to do, it's going to convert sound waves to mechanical movements, and it's also going to amplify those sound waves. Here you have the auditory ossicles. You do not need to know the three by name. I will not point to the individual three, but you do need to know the names of all three. So you have the malleus, the incus, and the stapes, all right in here. And again, as a group, they're called the auditory ossicles. They are bones, and there's a joint between those three bones. It also helps to focus and amplify the sound waves as we get towards the inner ear. Here you have the cochlea. Within the cochlea you have fluid, and so that stapes will hit what's called the oval window, which you're able to see better in lab. It's difficult to get a picture, but so the tympanic membrane will convert it into mechanical movements, focus it. The auditory ossicles will do the same. The stapes will hit this window. The cochlea is full of fluid, and waves will travel through that cochlea, and it's going to turn that mechanical movement, these little hair cells in the cochlea, it's going to convert those into action potentials, which will then be sent down the vestibular cochlear nerve to the brain, where your brain will interpret what you've heard. Now the other thing your ear does is it deals with balance, and you have here the semicircular canals, which will deal with balance and equilibrium. On this model you can also see the eustachian tube, or also known as the auditory tube. This actually goes to the back of your throat, so this is why infections can so easily go back and forth between the ear and the throat. So again, one more time, external auditory meatus, tympanic membrane, the auditory ossicles, whose name is the malleus, the incus, and the stapes. You have these semicircular canals, the cochlea, vestibular cochlear nerve, and eustachian or auditory tube. So again, review these and take the practice test, and if you need to watch this over again, keep doing it till you got the parts stuck in your head.